here. I think it's amazing because some of the people who are here now probably would have watched me win as well, and it was such an incredible experience and such an amazing charity. So those of you who don't know who we are, now we, not just me, because when I came here I was just me, myself and an idea with no team, no crew, no nothing really. So I am the founder and CEO of Community Drag College, the director. This is Panda, who's my logistics manager, and this is Eva, who's on the board and also my dance teacher. So yeah, I came here in March with an idea of drag college, and I wanted to create an alternative healing therapy experience using the art of drag. I kind of talked a bit about how drag had helped me in my life and like the struggles I'd gone through, and Penny Pound had kind of been this superhero that had kind of pulled me out of a lot of really tough times through mental health, addiction struggles, and now I'm handing that on to other people. On Monday this week, literally we finally, after months of planning, used the money we won at Soup to run a taster day. We have people come from organisations, LGBTQ refugees, people from addiction recovery services, all of which suffered with some sort of mental health problem. We wanted to do it, basically we have to get evidence of what we do on the ground to apply for big funding. If you apply for big funding without that, usually they're like, well, what do you do? We need to see it. So this day was about us gathering not only information from the people taking part as to how to run the course effectively, but also so we can put in for big funding applications and really get Drag College off the ground. But it was a really successful day. We started the day with icebreakers. Everyone that came was very in their shell, very timid, all could have some sort of social access need or problem. And by the end of the day, these people were in full makeup, they'd learned a dance routine. It was incredible, like watching them all come out of their shells and watching what was happening throughout the day for each individual person, how they were all connecting together. Some of these people were from different countries. Somebody didn't really speak very good English. They spoke good enough English, but I talk really fast, and they kept having to ask me to slow down. I was like, okay, I'm really sorry. So it's things like that, and it's about learning. And it was about us learning and getting to teach some people on the ground. Southeast Dance Studio on Circus Street is also a charity. They were one of the first people to believe in my idea. I won a residency at the beginning of the year for like some free dance studio time, and one of the organisers there, she just really believed in what I did. And then someone else told me about Soup, and I came up and pitched. And it was actually a tie. We didn't win unanimously, it was a tie, and then the committee unanimously voted for me to win. We only had 5 people in the end come. There was about 7 or 8 people due to come, but only 5 people turned up. But in doing that, and it being small, we really got to focus in and see what worked. And we really got to see the difference it made in these people's lives. All of them left with some sort of confidence. One of them even left, a person who's in recovery from drug and alcohol addiction, saying, I want to be a drag king now. And it was amazing. I had 2 drag performers come who I work with, and one a queen, one a drag king, one very alternative, one very traditional singing cabaret who did a show for them. They did a Q&A talking about drag and what it's done for their lives, how it helps the economy, because it's an amazing thing. And for me, it's not about me creating the next drag superstar. I'm not RuPaul. I want to help and support people using what I know and what has worked for me. And I really, really feel like we've done that, and now we're going to help so many more people. Also, something that's in development is helping other organisations and providing taster days for them. So we'll use our funding to bring people in from organisations, groups of people, and we'll provide taster days for them. And we're also going to be running 10-week at a time courses with between 8 and 10 people, and that will keep rotating throughout the year and keep going throughout the year. One thing I've looked into is a lot of organisations become very funding dependent. We're going to do final major shows, so keep a lookout for those because they'll be ticketed. You can come to Southeast Dance and watch us put a huge show on with drag performers, dance teachers, and all of the students that have taken part. After each course, we'll do that to make sure we have revenue for ourselves, because that's also very important. Like funding bids are amazing, but you've got to be able to support yourself as an organisation. We are now registered as a community interest company, which felt so official. I feel like a proper grown up. All these things I've been having to do, getting insurance, just all these things. I was just like, wow, this is big. I'm going to hand over to Panda to talk a little bit about what she did on the day and how amazing she is. And I couldn't have done the day without you, honestly.
Hi everyone. It's been at least a few weeks since I've been behind a mic, so you have to forgive me. So I'm Panda. I was very honoured to be brought on by Penny. I really believe in what now we're doing, and it was a real joy to be part of the Taster Day and really see some people who started the day almost like non-communicative, you know, not engaging at all in the process, but like wanting to clearly, but feeling really limited. And then by the end, they just like, you just watched people gradually come more and more and more. So my experience is I do event production. I'm a retired performer, but I have a physical disability myself, invisible one, obviously, because look at me, I'm fine. Honestly, it's fine. So I am a retired performer and now I do production. So Penny met me earlier on in the year when we worked on a different event together. So I'm going to be dealing with a lot of the back-end logistics stuff so that she can properly bloom and show everyone else how to do that, because I'm just good at running all the back office stuff, so other people don't have to do that, because nobody else likes a spreadsheet, but apparently I do. I'm just really honoured to be part of it. I'm really excited for getting it off on the ground. Quite excited about grant applications because I'm one of those people.
Panda's going to be helping me with a lot of applications.
Everyone needs a panda.
Yeah, everyone does.
That's it. Thank you so much for Brighton Soup for giving us the opportunity to do this.
Just to say as well, like most of us as staff, well, I'm not being paid yet. We're gonna hold off to that. Are all actually disabled adults. Who are running it, and all people who have kind of like had experience in life to be able to apply into it. It's kind of worked that way, to be honest. But yeah, even down to the yoga teachers that came, the drag performers, we're all people who have like had hardship in life, and that's why we're doing it and want to help people. But thank you so much, Brighton Soup, and thank you for inviting me back to talk about my project, because it's an absolute honour.